Humans are curious creatures. We look around, constantly asking the age-old question, why? And then we seek answers in the stars. When our ancestors saw lightning strike the ground and start a fire, they wondered, why? They believed that the skies, the realm of the stars, were the domain of powerful gods who controlled the world. When people saw lightning for the first time, they shared their awe with others who hadn't seen it. Over time, as they observed constellations remaining unchanged night after night, they started to believe these stars had divine powers, providing them with protection. Thus, the myths of the constellations were born. Humans began telling stories about the stars, passing them down from ancient times. Looking up at the sky, they named the stars and shared tales of extraordinary beings, great heroes, and special objects linked to these constellations. Over time, these stories spread far and wide. People carved symbols and recorded these tales, ensuring that future generations could stumble upon them. Due to curiosity, imagination, and word of mouth, every region developed its own unique star myths. Gradually, these myths evolved, morphing into various versions across different lands and eras. Despite all the variations, the depictions of constellations have remained through the ages. Why have these ancient tales endured? Why do we still look to the stars? Historically, as humans roamed in search of lush lands for farming or simply to quench their curiosity, they encountered challenges they couldn't solve alone. During the day, the sun's light made navigation simple. But at night, in the darkness, they turned to the sky for guidance. No matter where they were, the positions of the stars remained constant. Even across continents, stars appeared in their familiar patterns. Thanks to stories passed down through generations, people learned that certain stars could guide them. Each bright star became a marker, a way back home. The consistent positions of the stars made them reliable navigational tools. Sailors at sea and nomads in deserts could find their way by looking at the constellations. At night, when the sun couldn't guide them, the sky acted as a vast map, leading the lost back to safety. By picking out a starting constellation, like knowing you're facing north by recognizing a certain star cluster, they could navigate with confidence. The timelessness of this celestial map made documenting the stars crucial for the development of civilizations. Societies with advanced knowledge of the stars often left detailed records of their observations. So when did humans first start using stars for navigation? Historians have varied theories. Some argue humans began recording constellations around 17,000 years ago, referencing cave paintings in Lascaux, France. This theory remains debated. However, most agree that by ancient times, the Babylonians had started documenting the stars. These early records from around 3,500 to 3,200 BC show that the Babylonians were more advanced than previously thought, harnessing this celestial knowledge for navigation and timekeeping. The civilizations of Mesopotamia greatly impacted human history, introducing innovations we still benefit from today. They introduced the 360-degree circle and a base 60 numbering system, foundational for time measurement. Through stargazing, they discovered planets, stars, and their cycles. These observations became critical for farmers, helping them prepare for planting seasons. Before the heliocentric model, people tracked the sun's path, calling it the ecliptic. They expanded this path by 8 degrees north and south, creating an astrology belt. This belt was divided into 12 equal sections, each 30 degrees wide. These sections housed 21 to 24 constellations, but astrologers simplified it to 12, giving rise to the Zodiac Constellations. The Babylonians named each month and its representative constellation. With time, the Greeks adopted and adapted this system, naming the constellations we recognize today, cataloging 48 major constellations. Their work influenced modern astronomy, which now identifies 88 constellations, including many from ancient Greek records. Due to their geographical proximity, Babylonians and Greeks saw the same stars but named them differently based on their cultural narratives. For instance, the star known as Orion in Greek mythology was Osiris in Egyptian lore. Understanding this background, we see how constellations have guided adventurers and farmers through the ages. Ancient knowledge from Mesopotamia laid the groundwork for astronomical practices, later refined by the Greeks. Yet many questions, like why Zeus was depicted as a bull or the mystery of the 13th Babylonian constellation, remain topics for further exploration. In summary, we've explored the Babylonian contributions to astronomy and how they've influenced subsequent generations. We've seen how constellations helped in navigation and farming, ensuring the continuity of these celestial stories.